All right, time for third grade. Let's go. Guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna, and if you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4. We are entering our 8th year of homeschooling for the 2024-2025 school year, and we have a 7th grader and a 3rd grader. Today, I'm going to be sharing you our plans for 3rd grade for the 2024-2025 school year. Before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. So let me say the video right before this was my 7th grader's schedule. The video right before that was my full year plan. So when I am sitting down to make this plan, I know that I need my full year plan to come over with me, because basically what we do is we just math this out. So on my plan of what we've got for 3rd, if you zoom it in here, you can see that I've got, for example, Math UC Delta has 30 lessons. So what we do is we basically just math it out. So I know that for my year, I like to go for, like, I know we'll need 32 weeks of instruction essentially, but I like to plan for 34 or 36 just to give me some flexibility. If we get behind on anything, I like to plan more weeks than we will need in the year, even if they aren't all for instruction. But I also set out time for, holidays. We like to finish early in December, finish early in May, and vacations in the fall and in the spring. So that is how I like to plan it. That is how I do it. That's how I've done it, and it's worked for us every time. So I would love to hear if you have any tips, suggestions, anything on if you do it differently. So we plan our year, and then from our year, we sit down. If you're unfamiliar, we like to do 4-day school weeks to keep a day free for fun stuff or appointments or whatever, because there's always something. And then I also like to start our week with what I call Mom and Me Monday, which is our group subjects. Anything that we can combine, anything that is incredibly mom intensive, we just sit down and do it all together on Monday. It does tend to be our longest school day of the week, and it also is everyone's favorite day of the week, so I love that personally. So we have our plans, and then I will make what I call our flow. So a flow is a little different than a schedule. A flow is like this, then this, then this, then this, whereas a schedule is like from 10 to 10:05, we will go to the bathroom. From 10:05 to 11, we will do math. And we just don't do that. It doesn't work well for us. We just don't do it. So I will make this. And what this is, and I have this printable available. I have this printable available. I have all the printables available. I basically just fill this in with what we've got. So we've got our Mom and Me's, which will be similar between both girls. Her individual lessons, which for this child, I start with anything she needs me for, and then finish up with things we can do on our own, because that's how our day flows best. And I just print it on like a cardstock, and I packing tape it to the back of this clear clipboard. We use dry erase markers. This hangs in their school cabinet, and they use it for a few months until they get the feel of their new schedule. And that's how that works for us. So right now we are going to pop over and make our 3rd grader schedule for the year. And then we'll be ready to go. Okay, guys, here comes our 3rd grader's schedule. I am going to start with the base that is her sister's, because there's so much that is so the same. For example, Monday is going to be the same, with the exception of, instead of algebra, she is doing, I'm just going to put math for her, I think. Just math. Math is bueno. Okay, so her Monday is going to be the same. Okay, and I'm unsure if she will take part in the tech essentials and the filmmaking, but I think we might do the lessons together, and then her sister can do the activities on her own. I think that is what I want to happen. Okay, so she will have thinking, and she will have MCT. So let me come over here. Let's see. We will have thinking, but thinking gets to move down a bit. You know what? I'm just going to start fresh here, I think, and give her a new, you can hear my stuff printing in the background in case you're wondering. Let's see. Okay. She will need thinking. She will not need history detective, but she will need cursive. She will not need algebra, but we're going to pop that back to math. She will have Michael Clay Thompson, but she will not have writing. She will have geography, and I think that covers Nope, one more. She'll have spelling. And I, in practice, don't know how much more work we're going to need from the dinosaurs or from some of these other activities. So I think that's okay. In practice, we may come back and tweak and change. Please know that I always reserve the right to change things. Okay, we are in business, people, business. And copy and move. There we go. Okay, so believe it or not, I think this is Marilyn's schedule, and I think we're doing pretty good. I feel like there's so little, I surely must be forgetting something, but I don't think that I am. Okay, there's so little on this sheet. I honestly feel like I am forgetting something, and I've got it all. It's all written down. I think we're okay. In practice, we're going to see how it goes. Okay. We will see how it goes. But for now, that's it. Now to pop over, you can hear it already printing, and we will get our clipboards made. I'm a little unsure if I'm going to go with new clipboards. As you can see, this one's going to need a minute to get some of this stuff off. Or just try to reuse these. I'm going to try to reuse these, but if I can't, then I will, I'll just start fresh. But because they do kind of get a little gross after some time. Now, just pulling it off, and I'm going to go gook on off camera. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go clean. This up. I'll be right back. So the clipboards are looking sad, like so sad. I used magic erasers on them to get them clean, and this is what they look like now. So I am going to still use them because, well, reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm going to do it just like this, which is good enough. And that's it. And then we'll talk about Marilyn's schedule. So Marilyn is the little kid, right? So 3rd grade. We are still in the workbooks and things like that, but we're definitely in this is all getting harder. It's all getting more complicated, but we're also more into I can work independently, which is good because big sister is into her stuff is much more serious. She's not doing as many number of things, but everything she's doing is going to be a lot harder and more time intensive. So whereas Marilyn should not be that way. I honestly think that the Michael Clay Thompson is going to wind up taking up less time than All About Reading. But we're going to see how it goes. You guys know last year she had that solid foundation with Poodle. So I'm interested to see what that looks like going into level 1, Michael Clay Thompson. Also, I'm going to be using that differently than I did last time I used it. We did get the kids, like the student selection of books, and then I'm just going to use the digital for the teacher. But I think we're in good shape. So this is what Marilyn has on her schedule. Again, Mom and Me Monday. No concept of how long that's going to take. I'll get her started here and then swap over and work with Big Sister. So that'll be my life. And I will be coming back and sharing everything, as always, along the way. If you have any questions, anything you want to see more of right off the bat, let me know. I will let you know how it goes. I'm going to let you know how setup is going. There's some things I don't know what to expect. I don't know how chemistry is going to feel in practice. I don't know how the Dinos 101 is going to be in practice. I don't know if Marilyn's actually going to be involved in the tech essentials and filming. I don't know yet. We're going to get there. We're going to see how it goes. But these right now are our plans for 3rd grade. I hope you found any of that helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for showing up. If you have any questions about either what we're using for 3rd grade, 7th grade, anything like that, I'm happy to answer them. Don't forget, I did post the 7th graders video, the one right before that, planning our full year and how I kind of plan it out, math it out, and prep that for ourselves. And then our next video will be setting up for the new school year. So be sure to come back for that. If you're unfamiliar, we don't have a lot of space that we take up for homeschool, so I like to keep it neat and concise, pull out the fun, put in the new stuff for the school year, and then we're gonna jump right in. So here's to a happy and successful, entertaining, enjoyable 2024-2025 homeschool year. Bye guys.